What's going on, guys? My name's Bradshaw. Today I want to talk to you about the Bridgestone Battlax AX41. Back in May of this year, I mounted these tires up when the bike had 4,441 miles on it. So right now today, I've got 9,227 miles on this tire. So I've got just under 5,000 miles on this tire, and by the time I get this thing off next week, I will be just over that 5,000 mile mark. Now in general, the Battlax AX41 is my all-time favorite adventure tire. It does a phenomenal job everywhere. In the dirt.
Move her back and make it go faster. That's the plan.
Sand. In the wet.
A little bit sketchy. There is a lot of water coming out of the sky right now.
And it feels almost like a sport bike tire when you're out there on the tarmac.
Yeehaw!
Now I've ridden this tire not only here on the 390 Duke, but on my 1190, on an Africa Twin, on my 390 Duke. I've ridden this tire on lots of different machines. Actually, just recently I rode it on the Pan America. Phenomenal tire on all those motorcycles. Now the downfall to this tire is going to be the longevity of the rear tire. On this bike that has less than 50 horsepower, I'm getting 5,000 miles. On my 1190, I got just over 2,000 miles. On the 390 Duke, I don't know why, but I got significantly less miles on the Duke than I got out of the Adventure. I don't know if that's because this has traction control and that one doesn't, but then I have traction control disabled, so that really should be a moot point. But in general, it is my favorite 50/50 plus adventure tire. Bridgestone calls this a 60/40, 60% dirt, 40% street, meaning they built it to do extremely well off-road, and it's going to get you to where you need to go, but it's not going to last that long. Now the front tire, conversely, will go double the mileage that this rear tire is going. The front tire does a really good job. Now on all those machines that I talked about that I've ridden this tire on, I have not had that front end shimmy or shake on the majority of them. On 3 of those vehicles, if I did hit a strange deviation in the pavement, say on the highway, for example, when they're doing construction and there's a step or something, you got to go up and over it, any big abrupt movement or jarring sensation to the suspension did cause the front end to wiggle a little bit and get that undulation. But that only happened in very unique situations. As a general rule, this tire runs straight, it runs smooth, and it just does a phenomenal job. I've ridden this thing hundreds of miles in Mojave Sand.
Whoa, get it, Dan, get it! I like how I corrected that with the throttle, that was awesome.
I've ridden it in pouring rain.
We just hit about 5,000 miles on the AX41s here on the 390 Adventure, and this is what the tread looks like up front. Still got lots of miles left, probably another, I don't know, 4,000 or 5,000 miles out of that front. Pretty incredible. Now stepping around here to the rear, our rear tire is spent. Now what's nice today is it looks like we're going to have rain as we ride into the shop, so that's good. Be able to get a last wet weather, low tread depth report for you. That's actually quite a bit more than I expected. On my 390 Duke, I was barely able to get 3,000 miles out of them. So the fact that I've gone an additional 2,000 miles over what I expected to get, that's a really, really big deal. I don't know why that happened, but it did. Now the bearded Grump, he's in this Motoz or nothing kick, which, you know, I sell Motoz tires, and I gotta say that, you know, I appreciate his gumption, but one tire really is not the best for every situation, and that's where that whole adventure tire test that I put together really weeds things out. Like if you're going to be doing mostly straight and only hard pack, man, I would totally run a Pirelli Rally Scorpion STR or the Bridgestone, dude, that A41S. Love that tire if you're going to be doing like 90% straight. Super great tire. And then the AX41 is, you guys know, is my favorite, absolute favorite tire. I just can't get them to have mileage. So, I mean, on the 390, it might be a perfect tire. I mean, 5,000 miles. Who needs a bunch more than that in a single season? I like to recommend that people change their tires every season anyway, just because they get worn out, they get cracks, they get chunks, and all that fun stuff.
With longevity and mileage aside, I have to say that the AX41 from Bridgestone is probably the best 50/50 plus adventure tire out there. Now I'm saying 50/50 plus because anything with a knobby tire is considered a 50/50 tire. And then you've got some that are knobbier than others, some that have deeper tread than others, some that have larger spaces in the blocks than others, and those would technically be considered a 60% dirt or 70% dirt or an 80% dirt, but all of these knobbyish style tires I'm calling 50/50 plus. Because a lot of those percentages are based upon how much time you're going to spend riding on the highway or riding on the dirt. And that, I don't think, does justice to how we're classifying these tires. I want to know how good this tire is going to do when I get it in the dirt. Not how much time I'm going to spend on the road or in the dirt on the tire. I want to know how the tires are going to perform when I get out there into the gnarly stuff. And there you have it, guys, the Bridgestone Battlax AX41. If you can afford to change a rear tire every 3,000 miles or so, in this case 5,000 on a low displacement, low horsepower motorcycle, then this is a phenomenal tire. If you're looking for something that can get you a little bit further, you probably want to look elsewhere. Now, that AX41 front tire, I would definitely pair with any of the other 50/50 plus rear tires that you want to run in order to get more mileage. Thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate it. If you like this content and you want to get more of it, please hit that subscribe button, notification bell if you haven't already, so you can be updated every time I release a new video. And if you're looking to purchase the AX41, please take a look at the links down below. We got links to Amazon, links to Rocky Mountain. These links don't cost you any more money, but they help out the channel just a little bit. There's a little bit of kickback from each of those different retailers.
Your mouth tired from talking?
Alright guys, not only is it pouring buckets at the moment, the wind is super strong. It's blowing not only myself, but blowing these cars around. Super strong gusts coming, you see cars kind of weave over. This road is so much fun! Riding the snot out of this 390, trying to keep up with that 890 up ahead. Come on, buddy! Gotta give you all your beans all the time in order to do that. Oh, here comes my 390. Oh, almost went down. Move her back and make it go faster. That's the plan. This road's like a roller coaster. It's super fun. Come up. Woo. Oh, look at the flowers out there. Spectacular. Look at how beautiful these little flowers are. Everywhere. Pink, orange, yellow. God, super awesome. Hill climb right over there. Let's go do it. Almost. So close.
Did you run out of power or did you run out of traction?
Power. And that meant traction.
So
Once I stopped, I can't get traction again. But if I would have had more power, I would just would have tractored all the way up. Action. Dude, remember I was just talking about that river going straight across? Dude. How wet is it? It is. It's coming all the way out into the woods here. All right, we're in the town of Lake Isabella here at Dickweed's. Man, the hamburger was delicious. Amazing hamburger. All right, the cool part about this stop was we ran into my other buddy Randall right over here. Remember that tire change video on the Rabaconda? That was right there on the back of the rally. What's going on, guys? Kyle Bradshaw here. I'm at my buddy Randall's garage, and today we're going to be doing the first Rabaconda tire dismount and reinstallation. All right, guys, we successfully mounted up both the Bridgestone AX41 and the Motoz rally tire. But now we're ready to suit up. We're going to hit, what was the name? Caliente
Bodfish.
Yeah, Caliente Bodfish. We're gonna go run through the canyons and have some fun. And oh, look at the cute little purple flowers on the side of the road. Oh, look at that, Lake Isabella in the background. Adventure bikes coming up the mountainside. Oh, this is epic. Coming up over the top of one mountain and down into the valley over there is where we're headed. Oh, this is just epic, guys. Ah, this is so cool. Ah, I love roads like this. Dude, these Battlax AX41s are amazing. Look at that rig gear 25-liter duffel on the back seat. 5 more, guys, 5 more. There's a 390 trying to keep up with an 890. Look at this beautiful valley, guys. Check out that beautiful green valley. That's where we're headed. We're going to wind down the mountain, across that valley, and out the other side. That's picture. Oh, look at this valley, guys. This is epic. Dude, this GetOn Adv, oh man. Here we are just south of Lake Isabella. This is Caliente Bodfish Road. Man, it winds you through the canyon and then drops you down into this beautiful valley. We're gonna hit that road right over there in just a minute, but oh man, such a beautiful view. Couldn't help but stop to take a picture. If you're not at the RevZilla GetOn Adv Fest, you, my friends, are missing out. These AX41 tires are phenomenal. They stick super well, they do well in the dirt. This is so fun. And then straight away he walks away. Like legit walks away. Man, this is freaking epic. Yeehaw! Dude, that is some fun road. Dude. Epic. Oh, Randall wants to get in the mix. Wants a little bit of some of this high speed action, I see. Those are the Adventure Rally tires I spooned onto his bike last week in the garage with the new Rabaconda. Oh, his bike sounds so good. That 890 Rally is such a machine. Good morning, guys. This is super nice. Look at this hairpin. Now that's what I call an adventure. A little bit of dirt, a little bit of street, just tear that shit up. There it is, guys, the backside of camp. Alright, here it is. Nelson Rig and Rig Your Adventure. We just made it back to the GetOn Adv Fest for the rest of the afternoon. It's about 3:30 or so in the afternoon, and now we're going to sell product and talk about product and teach people about the beautiful bags that we have that allow you to get wherever the journey takes you. Looks like while I was gone, somebody got into that rig pack over there and into that tank bag. Anyway, our last evening here in Zakar. If you missed it, you missed a really good time.